Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of the Cornhuskers and home to some of the most loyal fans in the sport where, once again, Memorial Stadium will be sold out. A Big Ten showdown is coming. Conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Michigan Wolverines taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Huskers will kick it away to start. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will take the first swing of the game. And here he comes. This offense is built completely around the talents of this running back, a rare commodity in today's game, and all eyes are on it.
And the defense knows it too. You know every single snap this defense is going to be keying on this running back, knowing that he is the key to the offense's success.
With the catch, it's Jackson. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Still running at the 40. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Here on third down. Looking for a man. It's Prince. Dances away. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Wolverines are on the move. From the gun, the give, looking for room.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
They'll give it to the back. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Already 2 for 2 on third down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. Got it in the middle, it's Wiggins. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. He's looking to throw it. Escapes trouble. Trying to get rid of it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll line up for a second down play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's there to make the stop. 11th play of this opening drive coming up, but this one a 3rd and long. Coming after it. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to him. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, your opponent can't beat you if you don't give them the football, and they were able to possess it throughout the entire first quarter, and they finally cap it off with that impressive rushing touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cornhuskers offense has the ball for the first time. And there's no doubt, guys, we will be focused on these 2 star playmakers on the outside.
I'm curious to see how much man coverage we're going to see today. I don't know if either of these defenses is confident enough to go mano-a-mano with these 2 dudes on the field. They're 2 of the best in the nation.
These cornerbacks aren't looking for man-to-man coverage. I can promise you that. They'd be like, give me some help over here. But we're going to see some split screens, and we're going to see who had more catches, who had more yards. We're definitely going to be breaking that down this game.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They move the tight end all over. Handoff to the lone back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week, only called on once. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. They get to him as he throws. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. To the air, it's Prince. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the freshman just showed those great ball skills and snatched it right out of the air.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They'll take a pass on the 46-yard field goal, try and go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Bannon. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He wants to throw. Looking down the middle. Oh, he left him grabbing. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. They'll immediately call timeout. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Prince. He looks that one in nicely. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, 2nd guy finally did. Comes out throwing on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside his own 15, trying to... Oh, the ball's out on the return. The kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very interesting first 2 quarters in Lincoln. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, back to the Sea of Red and our guys at Memorial Stadium.
The Cornhuskers will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Ivory. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half. And the ball's on the ground. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on it for a massive fumble recovery.
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
Man, that's just excellent cover. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
The Huskers will try to pin them back with the punt.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Gets away from one. He's got space. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Leaves it with the running back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Prince. Buys a little time. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Thrust that arm out.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm now. They're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Makes a man miss. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Here's the handoff. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll put the tight end in motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. The Wolverines trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Back to throw, it's Prince. Floating away. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolverines. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
Receivers do this every day, all day. Throw it up. I will go get it. I will stay in bounds. Nice job knowing where he was at on the field to get that foot in bounds, to get the big touchdown for this offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He'll start this drive firing. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And the Huskers want to move quickly.
Man, and the defense comes up with the sack. And this is honestly not what we expected. We expected this to be a high-flying offense. You know, this trigger man is usually really on top of things. This is a day he would love to forget.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Picked off, bringing it back. Bust through behind his pad. Able to stay on his feet and get the ball to the 21-yard line.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, Dave. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
Michigan 20, Nebraska 0.
First order of business here, don't give up a big return, then the defense just has to keep them out of the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. He wants a big play here late. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On second down, looking again to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking the deep shot. Wide open downfield. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And once he got loose, it was all over.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll try to tack on one more. Splits those uprights right in half. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The give to the lone running back. Nice move there. Bulldozes him. Oh, look out! Touchdown, Michigan! He would not be denied. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the 4th. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Nebraska 7.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. They stopped the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book. And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of promises broken.
Yeah, this is a team that really needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror right now and make a decision. What are we going to be? What am I about? What am I willing to do at this point of the season to get this thing turned around? A lot of tough and real conversations are going to have to take place.
And this is when the coaches really make their money, right? How can I get my kids to focus when I know there's probably not a lot to play for down the road? So let's win every game. Let's win every battle. Let's spoil